Well, yeah, videos beget videos, beget videos, beget videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm back again. This is actually a video I had some idea of doing like months ago. Back when I like created the Breath of the Dying for my other Zealer, I changed the build around on that guy. And I took the Exile off him, and then I got the bright idea to put the Exile on this guy. And I was using Drax, so that freed up my gloves. So then I put this on. I got the attack speed from that, and so that allowed me to change my weapon from Azarath. By the way, look at this Azarath. Take a minute. This is real. I found this. Look at this. Level 13 Sanctuary Aura. Perfect. 268 enhanced damage. Perfect is 270. 10 to all attributes. This is a fucking near perfect Azarath. And I was using this for a long time. I even personalized it because I was like, this is my weapon, bro. Like, this is it. And so I changed the weapon. So, and I think I made a couple other changes. I think I changed, did I change the belt? And the ring. I have this ring. I'll go through the equipment. So, it used to be that this build was, like I said, Haas, Drax, Azarath. And honestly, I thought it was a dope fucking build. It really worked. It was one of my, maybe one of my favorite builds. Great build. I use Enigma, so I can teleport. It's one of my best melee builds. It can take anything down, that build. But I changed it so I could use Crescent Moon, okay? So this is what I'm going to talk about first. Pretty obvious why a Holy Shock Zealer would use Crescent Moon, alright? Negative 35 to light res, okay? Also, static field on striking. And that's really it. The mana after each kill, nice. Magic Absorb, okay. Ignore target's defense is pretty cool to have. It's like helpful most of the time, unless you're killing a boss. And this is actually okay for boss killing because of the static field. It's really not so bad. Laying of Hands, boring again. Every melee build I have, I try to make a melee build that doesn't use Laying of Hands, and somehow I always wind up using Laying of Hands. Increased attack speed, fire resistance. You know, the damage to demons isn't going to really do shit for me, I don't think, because my physical damage is quite low, and I'll talk about that. Griffins, what the fuck, man. This was on the last video. I used one of my best jewels I ever found in this thing. 15 increased attack speed, all res 7. Okay? Enigma, one of the best things I ever made too. Roll was nice, 770. Okay? And this was like a perfect base. 15 ED, no duration, Archon, AP, right? Hey, Arachnid, I use this, you know, skills, and, yeah, I'm blowing my nose. This is real. This is real life. Blowing my nose, and faster cast rate. That's for the teleport. Ravenfrost, obvious. This, I had a different ring, I don't remember what it was. This is, honestly, this is a dope-ass ring. The lifesteal is, I used to have a lot more lifesteal because of the Drax and because of Azarath. Oh, and I was using Nose Coil for the increased attack speed. That's what I was using, but then I changed it to Arachnid. Okay, so, because Azarath has 10 more IS than Crescent Moon. So I needed some Mana Steal and some Lifesteal, so gotta, and look at this, and the cast rate and the all-res, this is like a perfect ring for me. It's dope. It's fucking dope. Gores, Crushing Blow, and Exile, of course. This is like your survivor build, High Lords, of course. Attack speed, light res, skills, right? Dope, 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 dope. Exile, life tap, basically is the idea there, okay? And the skills, like, super obvious too, right? I max Sacrifice to focus a little, maybe I should change this. I really wanted to squeeze out as much physical damage as I could, because I'm like, watch me die here, alright? This is a disaster for me. This is actually a disaster for me. Alright, but this will show you a drawback of the build, okay? Because I'm still not settled on the idea. Well, I'll talk about it this way. Crescent Moon is the best weapon for a Holy Shock Zealer 80% of the time. A very large amount of the time. But it's not the best against lightning immunes. In which case, another weapon, I was using Azarath, I thought was great. Azarath was super great, okay? So this build with Azarath, it's more well-rounded, okay? This current build setup, it's really more offensive. And you could do it because you can make it work, and that's because of the life tap, you know? I mean, look at these guys. You know, this is a joke for me. This is like, you know, oh, anything that's not light immune, you kill, like, significantly quicker, okay? Oh, look at this. See, I can die here. I can die here. Alright? Like, stuff like that. I have died on this, with this new build. My old build never died. Not even close, really, honestly. You know? But this, sometimes, like, let's say you're not getting the life tap, or your Merc's decrep is overcasting your thing. And my resistances are not amazing. Okay, my light res is pretty good. That's on purpose. Fire resist, not even maxed. Cold and poison, total shit. Okay? And I even had to use this charm. Okay, quick look at the charms. AR, because this build is also pretty weak in attack rating, but as I said, the ignore target's defense. Another all resist charm. So I'm pretty heavy, pretty heavy on res. Okay? And I do, you know, sometimes I use, you know, I have a demon limb. That helps sometimes. Okay? This stuff, you know. And the mobility with Enigma, like, ooh, but look, I am fragile. It's fragile. Okay? I don't have a lot of reduced damage. Damage reduced. DR, whatever. Don't have a lot of that going. Okay? And look at this. This is, see, something like this is tough for me to kill. Alright? With Azrath, the combination of the cold and magic damage, also the fact that a lot of lightning wounds are undead, like souls, for example. So with Azrath, you murder those guys. You murder them. Oh, could have died there. Oh my god, see? Lots of souls. And see, look, I'm pretty weak. I'm pretty weak against these guys, you know? Like, look at my, like, if I put on Holy Shield or whatever, look at my physical damage. 1.1. Pretty lame. I think that's with my Merc's Might Aura, too. Pretty fucking lame, right? But stuff like this is just like, blah, 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 you know? It's like, oh my god. So my damage is 9.2k with my Merc's Might Aura. That says 6k additional light damage. It's more than that because that does not include what I get from Griffins. And of course it's amplified so much by the negative resistance. Between Griffins and Crescent Moon, I now have negative 50 enemy light res. That's like pretty wild. You know? That's pretty wild if you ask me. So, I think it's a cool build. And I think the version of this build with Azrath is also dope. And like I said, arguably better because it's definitely more well-rounded. You know, I'm having to use pots and stuff here. These guys have a magic. But you know, like this is Players 1. I've done it on Players 8. Players 8, again, Azrath is better. Okay, because all the monsters I have a little bit of difficulty with on Players 1. Crescent Moon is faster and better on Players 1, like, you know, for the most part. But when you talk about going to Players 8, I would recommend Azrath because what happens is those monsters that you do have a little bit of trouble with on Players 1, you have a lot of trouble with on Players 8. Okay, so that's the dynamic that plays out. So, but this is Players 1, so here we go. Whoa! See, look at this. Like, I'm pretty squishy. You know? And especially with the Decrepify going, slows me down if I don't cast the tap. If I don't cast life tap, I'm like pretty squishy, honestly. Even though I have nearly 2k life, you know? But pretty squishy. You know? My defense is also pretty high, but it's surprising, you know? You take fire damage. If you have poison going, that hurts. And I believe with a Phase Blade, the breakpoint, I've tested this many times, is 75%. And I think I just make that 15, 35, 55, 75, right? I always feel good when I just barely hit my breakpoints. So let's take a look at it. Oh my god, I hate when he does this. So you can see right away that the static field is your friend in the beginning. Oh, get my merc involved here. I really recommend having a bit of a mana. This might be the clone. Is this the clone? Okay, couple more. You know what? What do we got? Garbage? Garbage? I only have a million of those. That's the revamp. Yep. These are the stats. Attack rating. Yeah. Trying to make this a pretty quick video because I've already gone through this build once before, you know, and it's pretty obvious. But it's fun. Oh, gotta go.